Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everybody. Here in this occasion, I'm going to discuss about my concept note. The title, The Impact of COVID-19 to Tourism, Solution for Hotel Sector in Indonesia. Before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Umul Sapitri. I'm from Medan. I'm student of Institut Tazkia I'm student of Institut Tazkia College. Let's begin. The first point that I want to discuss is about why I choose this title. The reason is when I was in the class 5 or 6 months ago, I listened my friend discuss about the cancellation of China tourists to Indonesia, especially to Bali with vacation destination. But because of appearance of corona, so the trip to cancel. And this is a decline in Indonesians' own income, especially from the tourist sector. As we know, tourism contributes quite a lot to Indonesians' own economy. And why I choose the case in Indonesia? Of course, because Indonesia my country, and the second because Indonesia ranks fourth in Asia and in one of the destinations that are very popular or famous in European people. So this is really interesting to me to discuss to research about this topic. So next, I have outlined consists of 6 points. First, background. Second, research questions. The third, literature review, and the fourth, review study, and the fifth, data, and the last, methodology. We are going to the background. In the previous year, there are diseases like 1997 until 1998, disasters such as the bird flu occurred in eastern India. In 2002, the occurrence of SARS in southern China, and in Hong Kong 2003, the war of Iraq in 2003. Recently, the disaster of coronavirus has become the major problem during 2019-2020 of the World Health. COVID-19, which is detected as a disease in Wuhan, especially the Hubei province of China. That virus was already spread to countries in the world and has become a global problem, which is discovery in January 2020 has resulted in a health crisis globally. Of course, Indonesia has also become part of country affected by coronavirus epidemic, according to Tirto ID. 2020 at Monday, 22, there are 20 provinces with 514 cases registered in Indonesia. DKI Jakarta has 307 cases, include 29 died. West Java has 59 cases, include 9 died, and Banten has 47 cases, include 3 died, and so on. This disease attracts individuals, some of group or organization, communities. Then people isolate themselves in order to reduce the virus widespreading. Of course, people's daily activities every day is also limited, like working, studying, traveling, shopping, get flight, and so on. All the activities should be done from home, or WFH. The activity which is related to the economic activities is also harmed. Tourism is one of the other industries that affected by disease. According to BPS 2009, the visitor from abroad in 2009 account to 6.32 million people, and this value kept increasing until 2013, about 8.8 million people, and according to BPS 2019, the development of foreign tourism 2000 2014 until 2018 has increased, and this number of development higher than 2009 until 2013. The increasing also described globally. The tourism of international also expressing continued growth. In the 10 years, the international visitor increasing by 1.5 million in succession in 2019 by UNWOT 2020 and 2030 in visitors enhanced 1.8 million internationally by UN and AWWS 2017. Here the chart about the visitor to come to Indonesia. We can see from 2009 has increasing until 2018. However, after the viral of COVID-19 outbreak, many sectors should be closed by government's instruction to avoid of this illness widely. There are some sectors in the tourism industry are lodging, restaurant, transportation, travel service, recreational facilities, tourism attractions, and the development of tourist destination. In tourism industry, especially in the hotel sector, based on the Indonesia Hotel and Restaurant Association, the number of hotels that has closed down is about 1,260 as the result of COVID-19, and employment seriously also impact of this pandemic. The number about 1,500 people or employments. Here about the hotel that closed down by the government. From Batu Sangkar, MR1 Hotel Batu Sangkar, from Agam Parkside Nuansa Meninjau Resort, Pekanbaru, Rem Park Hotel Pekanbaru, Palembang, Hotel Santika Primire, Bandara Palembang, from Batam, Hotel Marhoni, from Jambi, Abadi Suite Hotel and Tower Jambi, from Bangka, Pesona Bay Hotel and Belitung, Hotel Belitung. And based on the background, I have research question. There are three questions. First, what is the strategy that can be used to be solution for hotel? Second, who can support the solution? And the third, how to rebuild the path of people to go hotel or to go holiday. About the literature review, according to WHO, disaster is an event that disrupts normal conditions, also result in suffers more than the infected capacity. The characteristics of the disease have an important role in a response to taxation due to the attitude taken varies according to the type of disaster. Tourism means that according to World Tourism Organization or WTO, a series or traveling activities carried out by the people to and also living in place, not their environment, is less than 1 year for the purpose of business, leisure, and not with the intention of carrying out activities from within the place of visit. According to Burkett and Medlick, 1974, that tourism is assumed to be an activity that involves moving to a place as they usually work and staying, as well as a variety of activities during the destination. Hotel, the UN, that overshadow which is the word tourism board or W or sorry UNWTO, the law of tourism number 10 of 2009, that all business that have a relationship in producing service or goods to meet the needs of those concerned with tourism entrepreneurs are tourism. According to English legal expert, tourism is a position where can provide or receive a place to stay or food that can be received and received properly. And we are going to the previous study. Here there are two previous study. First, an interview conducted with 6 hotels management in Korea showed that the impact given by SARS was negative for hospitality. The first step that must be done is to hold a meeting with the employees to immediately develop a good strategy for the hotel. Then the results of the meeting will be worked out so that it can be developed into a strategy that can deal with the legacy of the SARS. By Kim, Chun, and Lee, 2006. In title of the impact of infection disease on hotel occupation rate based on independent component analysis by Wulau and Jiang, 2010, a factor which is can greatly influence to hotel room of occupancy in Hong Kong, namely the spreading of outbreak, SARS, and influenza of bird. So, based on the view about background research questions, literature review, and previous study, the data and methodology that relate to that is data. The collection of this study is primary data, which is found from the interview section or in-depth interview from the practitioner or expert and or regulator which accordance their understanding on this problem of discussion. Primary data is the collection of data obtained by the researcher from the first hand of the research person. Methodology. This study used analysis of qualitative type characteristics in the research of qualitative, focus on descriptive and exploration. Image appears. The method that used for this study is analytical networking process or ENP method. So that's all about my presentation. Thank you for watching and thank you for nice attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.